eXp Realty Revenue Share Properly Explained. Let's go. Hi friends, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Laressa here, Realtor with eXp Realty here in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada, aka, yes, you know it, that is your capital of the world. And in today's video, we are continuing on with the eXp Realty Explained series, and we are diving into revenue share. In this video, we are going to be discussing what revenue share is, how it works using real examples and numbers, and then I'm going to be discussing two nuances that are overlooked but have influenced myself and many other real estate agents in this industry to join the wolf pack at eXp Realty. But before we get into this video, please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my uploads, and follow me on Instagram at Loaded Living. Let's get into the video. At eXp Realty, the company retains 50% of its revenue to give back in the form of revenue share to compensate eXp agents who help the company grow by attracting other real estate agents into the company. So how is revenue share possible? Well, because eXp Realty is a cloud-based brokerage, we do not have brick and mortar buildings or offices, which cuts down on overhead cost and reduces expenses, which is why eXp Realty is able to save 50% of its revenue and share it with the agents in the company. Let's take a look at the revenue share chart. So this is a seven tiered compensation plan that is modeled after Keller Williams, but the difference here is that eXp Realty shares revenue before expenses, not profit after expenses. This is a massive difference. So any agent that you personally sponsor into the company will be on your first line, and you are guaranteed the 3.5% on the adjusted gross commission income. So let's say you sponsor an agent onto your first tier. Let's say you sponsor your friend Ocean into the company. And let's say Ocean closes a $10,000 commission. Again, eXp Realty is on a 80-20 split, so 80% or $8,000 would go to Ocean, and 20% or $2,000 would go to eXp Realty. Because Ocean is on your first line, again, you are guaranteed that 3.5% of the AGCI. So 3.5% of $10,000 is $350. Out of eXp Realty's cut, you would receive that $350. So let's say Ocean attracts an agent into the company. He brings his friend Drew into the company. Drew would be on Ocean's first tier, and Drew would be on your second tier. So say Drew closes a $10,000 commission. Again, 80% or $8,000 would go to Drew. 20% or $2,000 would go to eXp Realty. Since Drew is on Ocean's first tier, Ocean would receive 3.5% of the GCI. 3.5% of $10,000 is $350. Now, since Drew is on your second tier, if you have the appropriate amount of FLQAs, which I will explain, if you have the appropriate amount of FLQAs underneath you, you can receive 4% of the GCI. So 4% of $10,000 is $400. Now, what is an FLQA? Well, I'm glad you asked. There is a difference between an FLA versus an FLQA. An FLA is a frontline agent. These are agents you personally sponsor into the company. FLQA, or frontline qualifying agent, are agents you personally sponsor into the company that is either closed to a real estate transaction or has closed $5,000 in gross commission in the last rolling 6 months. Now, if we go back to the previous example of having two agents underneath you, again, Drew would be on your second tier. So if we take a look at the revenue share plan chart, since Drew is on your second tier, if you have 5 or more FLQAs, you can receive the summation of the expansion share, so that's 0.2 plus the exponential share, which is 3.8, for a total of 4%. So 4% of the $10,000 is $400. But let's say, on the other hand, you do not have more than 5 FLQAs. You have less than. So here, take a look here. You wouldn't receive the 4%, you would only receive 0.2. Because if we take a look back again at the revenue share chart, if Drew is on your second tier, you would only receive 0.2% if you do not have more than 5 FLQAs. So the big difference here is really either the $400 or the $20. $400 if you have more than 5 FLQAs, or $20 if you have less than FLQAs. Now, of course, this incentivizes agents to attract other agents into the company. Therefore, the more FLQAs you have on your front line, the more tiers of the revenue share you will be able to unlock. The one thing I want to make very clear is that when you attract agents into eXp Realty, you are compensated on the company's dollar. Once an agent caps, meaning they pay their $16,000 cap into the company, you as a sponsor are no longer able to receive revenue share from that agent. Why? Because when an agent caps, they go to 100% commission until their anniversary year resets. Again, because an agent is at 100% commission, there is no leftover revenue to share. So I hope that makes sense. Let's move on to the two nuances of revenue share that are often overlooked but has influenced myself and many other real estate agents to join the Wolfpack at eXp Realty. Revenue share secret number 1. You can maintain your revenue share as long as you maintain an active real estate license. So in a traditional brokerage, if you decide to stop selling homes and retire from production, your active income goes to 0. But at eXp Realty, say you are 40 years old and in 10 years you want to retire from selling homes, but you are healthy enough for the next 20, 30, 40 years to maintain an active real estate license, you again can maintain your revenue share as long as you maintain an active real estate license in good standing with your local MLS board and eXp Realty. Revenue secret number 2. The revenue share is willable. So if the unforeseen happens and you pass away, your spouse, family member, or anybody in your will can inherit the revenue share organization that you have built up, as long as this person gets their real estate license within a 12-month window. They then have to hang their license with eXp Realty, maintain that license, and they are not required to sell a single home. In essence, the revenue share is both an exit strategy out of the business of real estate and is also a security blanket for your loved ones. So that is how revenue share works at eXp Realty. If you have any questions or concerns about revenue share or eXp Realty in general, drop your comments down below or email me at laressa.ngoeun@exprealty.com. You can also book a call with me using the link in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already so you never miss any of my uploads. And follow me on Instagram at LodenLiving. And until next time, I will see you all next time. Bye, friends.